Right, here we are on lesson 2 of module 2 and video 1. So suppose your 4 friends want to share 5 cooked brownies equally. Does each friend get more or less than 1 brownie? And as you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brownies and 4 friends. So yeah, each friend is going to get more than 1 brownie because we have more brownies than we have friends, right? What division expression can we use to show that? That would be 5 brownies divided among 4 friends, right? 5 brownies, 4 friends. Okay. Sorry, don't need all those images of brownies over there. All right. How do we know the expression that represents the situation 5 divided by 4 and not 4 divided by 5? Well, we already know that each friend gets more than 1 brownie, right? Because there's more brownies than friends. So 4 divided by 5 would be less than 1, right? 4 divided by 5 would take 4 and break them into 5 parts, and then each part would be less than 1. 4 divided by 5 would mean 4 friends are the wholes that are going to be divided into the 5 groups. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. We can't cut up friends, right? So it's not 4 divided by 5. It's 5 brownies divided among 4 friends. So we really are working on our dividend and our divisor. Now remember, the divisor has the OR at the end, divisor, right? And that reminds us that it's the one doing the action. Okay, as we've done before, we can use our whiteboards and our sticky notes to model this situation. So you need to have 5 sticky notes, some scissors, and a whiteboard. If you don't already, please pause me and go get it. All right, so each sticky note is going to be 1 brownie. So I want you to use your materials to show how 4 friends could share 5 brownies equally. 4 friends sharing 5 brownies. Okay? And the sticky notes are the brownies. All right, so go ahead and do that on your whiteboards now. Okay. And you might need to do a little cutting, right? Because you have, because you have 4 friends and 5 brownies. So one of the brownies is going to need to get it cut into 4 pieces, right? So that's one way to do it. Give 1 brownie to each friend and then split the remaining brownie into fourths. So each friend gets 1 and 1/4 brownies, right? We can write how many brownies each friend gets as a mixed number, right? Oh, and you can see the mixed number right here, 1 and 1/4. What division equation can we write to represent this way to share the brownies? We can write 5 divided by 4. 5 divided by 4 equals 1 and 1/4. And we know it's 1 and 1/4 because we see 1 whole and 1/4, right? Everybody's getting 1 whole and 1/4. Now there is another way to do it, like there usually is more than one way to do it. What about this way? Maybe you thought about doing it this way, where you cut up all the brownies and each friend is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fourths. 5 divided by 4, yep, it's over there too, equals 5 fourths. Yes? Okay. Is that all right too? Well, yes, that is all right too. Now, is 5 fourths equal to 1 and 1/4? Is 5 fourths equal to 1 and 1/4? And how do you know? Okay, very important concept here. So let's think about that, right? Well, when we looked at the other one, right, it was the same division problem, right? And each friend is getting the same amount. This one could be divided into 4 parts. So that would be 5/4. And 5/4 is the same as 1/4, right? And we could also think about 4/4, which is 1 whole, plus 1/4, which is this one part right here. And together that makes 5/4. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so let's show how the 5 brownies can be shared equally among 4 friends using the vertical form. Okay, so we could say 5 divided by 4, right? 5 brownies divided among 4 people, and each person gets 1. 1 times 4 is 4, and we subtract, and what do we have left? We have 1. So that 1 that's left over is 1/4 left over, right? How many brownies? 5, right? We have 1/4 left over. Okay. So each person gets 1 whole brownie, and then we have 1 brownie left to share. So then we have to break that into 4 parts. So that's 1/4 each. Okay. Before today, we would have said that 5 divided by 4 has a remainder of 1, right? But in our model and in our work in the vertical form, we see that we can share 5 brownies among 4 friends by giving them each 1. But because we're sharing brownies and not an object like a book, we can share the remaining 1 brownie equally among the 4 friends and cut it into 4 pieces, right? So 1 brownie left over, cut it into 4 pieces, so each one gets 1/4 more. Because each friend gets another 1/4 of a brownie, we can rename this remainder as 1/4. Because we know about the relationship between fractions and divisions, we can express the remainders as fractions and complete the division equation like this one. 5/4 divided by 5 divided by 4 equals 1 1/4. Okay, nice job, everybody. We'll stop there, and I'll see you on the next video. Mahalo.